Battle of the Network shows. Join Rick Brooks and Mike Kogel as they explore the TV of the 70s and 80s through hand-picked episodes of their favorite and not-so-favorite series.
Welcome to Battle of the Network Show's bonus episode. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rick. Hello, everyone.
And I believe you and the Battle of the Network Show's Games Lab have come up with some new game.
Yes, the Games Lab.
I know nothing about this game.
You know absolutely nothing about this, no.
Yeah.
And there'll be some surprises in here, but I think you'll be able to engage with this in a fun way. And so the way this started is in a recent used book buying binge. I picked up this book here, TV Superstars 81.
Oh, I'm going to try to describe this.
Okay.
So it's a mass market paperback.
Yes, it's from Weekly Reader Books,
Okay.
by the way. This is a book I very well might have wanted to buy back in elementary school.
So it's a white cover.
You can actually...
I can see it from here. That's fine. And so the lettering is sort of the Battlestar Galactica type lettering, if you're familiar with that logo. Maybe slightly different, but where they're like parallel lines. And TV Stars 81 is in blue, Super is in red, and the A in Stars has a black star inside it. It's by Ronald W. Lackman?
Yep.
Lackman. Okay.
Yep.
And there are 4 black stars in kind of a diamond pattern, and then there are red and green circles off of those, and almost making like a pattern like you would see on a 5 part of a die. And they have black and white headshots in them of the 5 stars. We got Lonnie Anderson in the top left, Tony Danza in the top right, Adam Rich in the center circle, John Schneider in the left.
That's right.
And I believe his co-star, right?
That's correct.
Catherine Bach.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Barbara Bach.
No.
Well, fascinating already.
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah, Weekly Reader. I remember that. That's something they had in schools, right?
Yeah, it was like a Scholastic, I think, published it.
Yeah.
So it was like a little newspaper thing you got.
Yeah.
Or magazine, but you could also get like books from them in the Scholastic Book Fair, things like this. So this is the kind of thing that would be sold through that primarily, I think.
Right. So what is content? Bios or trivia? Or?
They're profiles of each.
Yep. Oh,
I don't want to give away too much of who's in here
okay,
yet.
Yeah.
But yes, they're like 2-3 pages of each, star.
Oh yeah. I can't read them, but I see there are names on the back too.
Yes. Yeah. So that's pretty much what it is. But there's an interesting section in here at the end of each little profile. Each profile will have a picture, biography, and also vital statistics. So Lori and I were looking through this book, and we were kind of having a conversation and just kind of looking through this, and we were specifically looking at the heights, the listed height of each star in here. And there were a couple of them that made me think, oh, no. And I was thinking, this is just like press agent stuff or whatever.
Could I just go out on a limb and say Adam Rich is the shortest?
Well... I can categorically say
no?
that is not the case.
Oh.
That is not the case.
Must be more kids or Tweaky.
So we were kind of going through and just kind of like, she was like having me guess. She took the book kind of guessing, and I would say, oh, no, that's not, and then she kind of used independent sources. But what I did was I made a list of some of the stars in here, their heights as listed in this book. And then I went to, this may not
CelebrityHeights.com?
No.
But there is a Celebrity Heights. There's a website that some guy in England is.
There
multiple.
Well should be.
Yes.
And I might have to double check on some of these, but I went to IMDB.
Okay. And that site, I think, is based more on, a lot of them are current celebrities, but and if he meets them, he knows what height he is. So then, but also people contribute and discuss.
Right.
Like, well, I don't know. They seem like they're this or that. So.
Well, I think it might be fun to have a discussion about. So what I did was I went through and I took through some of them, and so what I'm asking you to do, Mike, if you take the challenge, is I'm going to give you the height in this book, and then we'll assume that the IMDb height is the official height. Okay. So then you can tell me if it's higher, lower, or even. Okay. And some of these get very precise, I will tell you, but for the purpose. So now, if you want to take a guess at any of the heights, you're welcome to do that anytime, but I'm not going to make you do that.
No. Okay. This seems almost like a Price is Right kind of game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I have Greg Evigan. Greg Evigan actually got named on the back,
Oh,
which is kind of
sweet.
cool for him. So this is like BJ and the Bear,
Yeah.
Greg Evigan, not here at the top.
Can I
Greg
say
Evigan.
one more thing about that book?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it's in remarkably good shape for
It really is.
being
yeah.
a,
I mean,
presumably a child's paperback.
it's got a pretty significant crease in the front cover, but the pages are
They're
are
holding in,
very
yeah.
good shape.
Yeah.
Yes. So okay, so first up is Greg Evigan. The book lists him at 6'3".
Yeah.
Do you think that's high, low, or spot on?
I'm going to say that's spot on.
Okay, I'm going to give you that one. Even though technically IMDb has him at 6'2" and 3/4 inches, which I think it's funny that they do that.
Well, I recently went to the doctor, and when they measured my height, which they hadn't done in a few years, because they're like, you're probably the same height. But, I was like 5'5" and 3/4. I was pretty disappointed because had decided, well, I must be 5'6". I'm 5'6".
Okay.
I've been saying that for a while now.
All right.
Like, well, not that I don't care. I don't have a chip on my shoulder.
Right,
but
right.
It's just like, it's a little disappointing.
Yeah. Huh?
It was something like that, or maybe even 7/8. It was really
Yeah.
close.
That's really precise.
Yeah. Well, thank you for giving me that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's good. I mean, it's so close.
Certainly on BJ and the Berry would have been
Yeah.
at least 6'3" because he had cowboy boots.
That's right. Yeah. And he's in his 70s now, so I
Yeah.
don't know when IMDb updated some of these, but
Right.
that's pretty close. Okay. Now this next one is a weird one.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm going to put this in for the purpose of this game, but I don't know what the deal is here. Gary Coleman in the book listed as 3'7", 3'7".
What you talking about, Rick? That is low.
That is very low.
Even at his smallest.
IMDb officially lists him at 4'4".
Yeah.
I don't know where they got the 3'7" in the book here. That seems, and this is 1981.
81.
So this is not, he didn't have like a big growth spurt. Like,
No, I mean, he did get somewhat taller, but
yeah, I'm
3'7" seems very short.
going to look into that because I'm sure you know that all the contemporary and the contemporary press, I'm sure they mention his height every single time. So I'm
Yeah.
curious what they said back then.
Right.
Like
maybe the first year of Different Strokes.
Right. Yeah. I
don't know.
Yeah. I don't buy that. And you're right. Okay. So that's very good.
Yeah.
All right. Here's an interesting one. Number 3, Lou Ferrigno. Book lists him at 6'3".
I'm going to say that's high.
According to IMDb, he is 6'5".
Really?
Yeah. That surprised me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not have said that. Yeah. But okay. So that's 2 inches difference. So that's significant enough. I thought to make a note of that. Okay. Number 4, the distaff side of the TV superstars. Aaron Gray.
Uh-huh.
Aaron Gray lists in the book at 5'5".
Okay.
What do you think? High or low? That's an opinion.
I am going to say... I think that's a smidge high.
This one surprised me. Aaron Gray is listed on IMDb as 5'7.5".
Yeah. She was a model.
Yeah.
I should have
That's a
thought
good
about
point.
that.
That's a good point. I mean, you wouldn't think of her as being like tall. I mean, 5'7", 5'5".
Yes.
So yeah, there's a big discrepancy.
I should have tried to think of her. I was trying to imagine her next to Gil Gerard.
By the way, Gil Gerard is in the book.
Okay.
I didn't put him in here, but they list him at. No, I can't find it quickly.
Cranky.
This is cranky. Yes. They list Gil Gerard as 6'1". To me, that could be a little high.
Yeah.
But I didn't check that one. Okay, you're 2 and 2. Not
Yeah.
bad. Let me see here. Okay, number 5, Henry Winkler.
Uh-huh.
Henry Winkler in the book is listed as 5'6.5". What do you think about that one?
That sounds a little high.
Very good. He's 5'5" in IMDb.
Okay.
Very good with that one. Okay, next up. This is kind of a tough one, I think. Valerie Bertinelli. 5'5", which is interesting. So they had her as the same height as Aaron Gray,
Yeah.
which didn't seem right.
No, that seems high.
Very
I'm going to
true.
be surprised.
Yes, she's 5'3.5",
Okay.
according to IMDb.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, next up I have, Robert Urich. 6'2".
Yeah, I think that's right.
Excellent. That's spot on, yes.
Yeah.
Very good, Mike.
Bob Urich wouldn't lie about his height.
Yeah. All right. Number 8 is Hervé Villachez.
Oh.
This is a tough one. 3'10". That's interesting. That's 3 inches taller than their listed height for Gary Coleman
Yeah.
at the time. So Hervé Villachez, 3'10".
I'm going to say that's a little high.
Actually, they have him as 3'11",
Oh, okay.
but very close enough, that's not a real big loss for you.
Yeah. Either way, I assume he was lying about it at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, just because his whole background is so mysterious.
Right. I think you're correct, I think. All right, since we did Lou Ferrigno, how about Bill Bixby? Bill Bixby, the book lists at 5'11".
That seems high.
I thought so too, but IMDb has him at 6 feet.
Wow.
That stuns me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like being next to Lou Ferrigno and like publicity photos and stuff.
Right.
But I would never have guessed that.
Yeah, and he was kind of slight, so maybe that.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I have next? Okay. Number 10, Michael Landon. I'm going to give you a clue here. I'm going to tell you this is the one that made me, that kind of started the conversation with us. Michael Landon, the book has him at 5'11".
That's high.
That is very, yes.
Especially since you recently mentioned that he was possibly wearing lifts.
Yes. IMDb has him at 5'9", and I think that might even be
Yeah.
like an inch or two cheating.
That's all a hair.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. All right, how about Tony Danza? Tony Danza, they list at 5'11".
Well, I've seen Tony Danza in real life. Now I have to think. Yeah, that seems about right.
Tony Danza, according to IMDb, is 5'9", so that's a little high. I think I would have probably guessed shorter on that one, too.
He didn't.
So far.
The one time I saw. He didn't strike me as tall, but 5'11" is average.
Yeah.
5'9" to 5'11".
Okay, yeah.
I think it's average, or 5. That range is a little average.
Well,
so.
he acted tall, I think.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Judd Hirsch. 6 feet even, according to the book.
That seems high.
You know what? Yes, because IMDb has him at 5'11" and 3/4 inches. So I'm giving you that one, but I still think it's high.
Yeah, and well, that might be his actual height, but since he's always slouching, it'll take at least another inch off.
Yeah, that might be what's throwing us off on that.
Yeah.
But, okay, Grant Goodeve.
Oh,
5'8" is what they have in the book.
that seems short.
That's true. 5'9" according to IMDb, which still seems short to me.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about somebody acting tall.
Yeah, he's someone I imagine is tall.
I mean, he was independent.
But maybe everybody else on that show was short.
Yeah, quite possible.
I mean, Adam Rich wasn't, but
Well, no.
everyone else.
Eric Estrada. 5'10", according to the book.
That seems a little high to me, too.
Correct. IMDb has him at 5'9". How about John Ritter? John Ritter, the book has it 6 feet.
I can see that. Yeah, I will agree with that.
IMDb has him at 5'11". Very close.
Yeah.
Within the margin of error, but still very good. Okay, Catherine Bach. I think with the females, it's a little bit tougher because they're often wearing shoes and everything, but
Yes.
or high heels or whatnot.
Right, yeah.
Catherine Bach, they have at 5'8".
Yeah, I would say she's around.
That's excellent, Mike, because that one was spot on.
Okay.
5'8".
You know what I used to help me?
What's that?
Aaron Gray.
Aaron. Okay,
They seem similar.
not a problem picturing Catherine Bach and Aaron Gray. Is it?
No.
Okay. Next up, Suzanne Summers. Book has her at 5'6". Now, you're thinking of Three's Company. If John Ritter's 6 feet,
Yeah, or 5, what?
or 5'11".
5'11". Joyce DeWitt's got to be shorter than
Yeah.
either of those.
Suzanne Summers had the big hair sometimes too.
Uh,
You know who would be interesting to compare? Farrah Fawcett is not in the book, but I'm be curious what her. I mean, she was a movie star in 1981, not a TV superstar,
Yeah.
but I'd be curious to compare them. But
I'm gonna go even on that one.
and you're going to get that one because IMDb has her at 5'5.5". The late Suzanne Summers, so that's very good. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do I put next? Is okay. Speaking of 80s enough, DVP, Dick Van Patten.
Yeah. Well, now that I know Grant Goodeve is only 5'9".
Yeah. So Dick Van Patten, they list at 5'10". And by the way, it's awesome that Dick Van Patten is in the book.
Yes.
Actually, I think they put like almost all the kids in, but it's great that Dick Van Patten is in this TV Superstars book alongside some of these others. But so yeah, 5'10" they have for DVP.
That sounds high.
Yes, I'm giving it because IMDb has him at 5'9.25". That seems a little high too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he did play tennis.
I
for what
guess
that's
it's just their present, It's sort of like when we did 8 is Enough, and I think I said I had always thought of him as being sort of chubby, and he really wasn't.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's right, yeah.
It's just that round head.
Yeah, that's right.
The idea of him being taller than Grant Goodeve seems weird, too.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think they acted it that way.
No, I don't.
The director told them, look, I know, I want you to play it like you're shorter than him. Okay. Patrick Duffy,
Okay.
6'2", in TV Superstars 81.
Trying to imagine him next to Alan Fudge. Whose height, of course, I know.
Yes.
I know all his stats.
Yes. Naturally, you go to Man from Atlantis and not Dallas for Patrick Duffy. Yes.
That seems a little high.
Actually, that one, they have a spot on.
Okay.
6'2". Yeah, it's interesting, huh? Okay. Polly Holiday, Flo, TV's Flo.
With or without wig?
Well, all I'm going by is what they have in the book and it's on IMDb. 5'7".
Yeah.
Yep, spot on. Now, this may have caused some problems. Linda Lavin is not in the book.
Ooh.
Not in the book. Polly Holiday is in the TV Superstars book.
And she went in, Linda was in her dressing room. They were talking. She found Polly Holiday's complimentary copy, flipped through it, then threw it across the room. Stormed out.
I'm afraid you may be right on that. It's an unpleasant scenario to consider, but
Is
quite
Vic
plausible.
back in there?
No, he's not. That should be, too.
He was probably happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, since we did Henry Winkler, how about Ron Howard? 5'9", according to the book.
Yeah. I mean, he's Ron Howard. He's average at everything.
Yes. I'm getting...
He's not average. I'm not that right.
Yes. IMDb has him at 5'8.5", so yes, you get that.
Okay.
Pam Dauber, 5'7" in the book.
Maybe a little high.
Pam Dauber of Mork and Minnie? Yes. The IMDb has her at 5'6.5".
Okay.
Now, after you mentioning, like, I think she might have had a modeling background too, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
So I would have maybe gone a little bit, an inch or two higher on that. But yeah, they have her 5'7" in the
So I
book.
guess no
5'6.5".
matter, well, Robin Williams was, of course, not a tall man.
No. How about Larry Hagman? Larry Hagman listed as 6'1", without the
Without that. But with the toupee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Good, very good, Mike. Spot on. Okay, two more here. Larry Wilcox.
Yeah.
Since we did Eric Estrada. Larry Wilcox, 5'11".
Yes.
Yep, I'll give it 5'10" and 3/4 in IMDb.
Okay.
So that means they actually listed him as an inch taller than Eric Estrada, which, they probably had to.
Yeah.
But maybe some interesting politics there. So IMDb, according to IMDb, he's actually an inch and 3/4 taller than Eric Estrada. And yeah, hopefully they didn't really argue about that. So that takes us to the last person I have. I can't really speak to this, and I'll tell you why. So this gives us an even 25, which is a nice total. Byron Allen. Skip Stevenson is actually in the book too, Mike, for real people. But I went with Byron Allen.
Yeah.
And now here's the issue. 5'8" in the book.
Yeah.
Okay, reasonable. I couldn't find an official height anywhere for Byron Allen.
He's too powerful.
Yeah, I think he maybe is.
He's
so
wiped that. Yeah.
So this is going to be your call. If you choose to go on the record, do you think 5'8" is high or low for Byron Allen's total? And I'm going to score this as a victory for you, whichever way.
If I think of him in Real People era,
Yeah.
when he was still very young,
Yeah.
for sure, I could see that. If I think of him as interviewing Shaq in a hotel hallway on the athletes or whatever that show was, it's hard to know because he's talking to Shaq.
Right.
And Shaq is 9 feet tall, so it's really hard to.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, I would say that's probably right.
Okay, I'm going to give you that one.
But you know what's not 5'8"? His ego. I'm not saying which way it goes, but
You know, I like to think that,
he presents tall too, I think.
Yeah. Let me put it this way. If there were any multimedia mogul who we might have an actual chance of appearing on this podcast, I'll bet it would be Byron Allen.
Right.
You think he would come on to talk about real people?
I don't know.
He seems very busy. We'd probably
He's
have
also
to,
very litigious, so maybe I should stop
well,
saying negative things toward him.
Well, I don't think you've said anything negative.
No.
I mean, others could interpret it that way. I certainly don't.
You know, he might enjoy our moxie for
He might.
calling him up.
Yes.
Just like he built his empire from his kitchen table.
That's right. And I'm impressed by the moxie of putting not just Byron Allen, but the whole cast is in this book, by the way, including not just Skip Stevenson, but John Barber. So in case you're wondering, Skip Stevenson is 6'1".
Yeah.
John Barber, they have is 5'9". Bill Rafferty at 5'9". Sarah Purcell, 5'8.5", and then Byron Allen. So it's pretty impressive. Real people must have meant a lot to NBC, and it was getting that youthful demographic, I guess, to be in this book. So
did all of the Different Strokes cast make it in there?
No, Gary Coleman is the only one from Different Strokes to be in here. And 8 is enough. They had a lot of the kids.
Yeah.
And since we mentioned it, and I would be looking it up later anyway, Robin Williams, they have is 5'8" in here.
So about the same.
Yeah, they had Pam Dauber at 5'7", and Robin Williams at 5'8". Does that sound right to you? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess
that actually does seem about right to me.
If you think 5'8" is short, then yeah.
I mean, so according to these listed things, so that would make him shorter than Ron Howard, but taller than Henry Winkler.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Of course, now I have to find his stats because I don't know.
So Robin Williams and Grant Goodeve, perhaps the same. Robin Williams and Byron Allen, the same height.
Huh. Where do they? personal details. Show more. They have him as 5'7".
Interesting. Okay, I'd buy that.
Yeah,
too.
that seems. also known as Marty Fromage. What?
What? That must be a...
Also known as Marty Fromage, Sudi Nim, Robin, Ray D. Tutto, and Robin Williams.
Oh, yes.
This is okay.
There's many personas.
Yes.
Mike, so your total score,
Yeah.
I just tallied it here, 18 out of 25. I think that's excellent.
Wow.
For a game you knew nothing about going in.
Yep.
Just kind of winging it, and these very precise heights. That well done. I applaud that. So
Okay. Well, thank you for some of those gimmies.
well, hey, that's legit. I mean,
Yeah.
a couple, like I said, like the Michael Landon one was the one I think that maybe. Wait a minute, and
Yeah.
had to start looking some of these up and actually, I kind of expected there'd be a lot more of them than they were. Most of them were actually pretty close. I mean, even some of the ones we talked were off by maybe an inch or two, and even some of the other ones, there weren't a lot of egregious puffing up or something
Right.
in height. So yeah, pretty impressed, and a very impressive book. TV Superstars 81. And these vital statistics. They had weights in there, but I didn't want to get into weights. Oh,
Yeah, that's not fair.
let me mention something. The shortest entry in the book was not Adam Rich,
It
was
was
not
not
Hervé
Hervé
Villachez, was not Gary Coleman. You know who it is?
No.
Johnny, the dog who played Boomer, and here's Boomer,
That's
who's listed
cheating.
as 18 inches.
I'm on these celebrity heights. Celebheights.com.
Is Boomer on CelebrityHeights.com?
I don't know. I'm going to do a search. Wow, according to this, Veronica Lake was 4'11".
Ooh, yeah, she was pretty tiny.
This site lists Michael Landon at 5'9". Is that what IMDb says? Or is that what the book
IMDb
said?
had him as 5'9". The book had him at 5'11".
Okay. All right. I'm going to look up one just for you.
Okay.
See what's here. I'll let you guess it.
All right.
Okay. How tall do you think Dick Powell was?
Ooh. Let me think about this. Dick Powell. All right. It's tough because, it's tough to compare him to people that he would have been. And I don't know if he was considered okay, I'm going to say 5'11".
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And interesting, current superstar Glenn Powell is only a quarter of inch taller.
Huh. Yeah, I would not have been able to get that one, but
There you go. Excellent. I think that's a good place to stop. Well, that is a cool game.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
And I guess there's still names in the book. We could
That's
do it
right.
again, maybe.
Oh, I named. We went through 25, but the book has more. I don't know how many more. It's got a lot. It's got dozens more.
In
probably.
its slender 150 or so page.
That's right. TV Superstars 81. I'll put pictures on the
Now,
website.
have you investigated whether there are TV Superstars books from other years?
Well, I would do that, but I spent a lot of money on used books in this haul, and I don't want to go on eBay and buy the other ones, which I would.
Okay.
I think I do have. I have another one that's similar to this,
Uh-huh.
actually. So I think they did do this as a regular thing through Scholastic and Weekly Reader books. So
Yeah.
yeah. But boy, this is a fun book with the biographies are kind of standard, but having that vital statistics at the end is cool. Yeah. Join us next time for another exciting episode of Battle of the Network Shows. Learn more, leave feedback, and suggest future episodes at battleofthenetworkshows.com. Follow us on Twitter at BatNetShows and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Battle of the Network Shows.